So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Costa Curta cannot be beaten that easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Pass just lacking in accuracy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Schneider. Nice-looking ball. Now that's an excellent interception. Bonucci with the clearance. And he's taking no chances there. Can he get it through? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Not the most accurate pass. Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bonucci clears. Goulet.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's going to go a long way. Mbappe! That has been cut short. Mbappe! That's got him rattled. Well, they can break here. And it's Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Nagatomo. Figo. Now that looks a decent ball. Schneider. And here's Raul. It's Raul! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Savinho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. And that's aimed in. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Tevez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Raul.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Figo. Barcelona finding their passes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Out to the left it goes. And it's Figo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Deep into stoppage time. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Tevez. Now it's Raul. Ambitious ball here. Looking for a runner. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And here's Tevez. De Bruyne stood up well to him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the shot! The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. This is their second corner of the game. De Bruyne plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread out to the left. Schneider. Now it's Raul. Now it's Eto'o. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Schneider brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Played played with finesse. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass. Oh, played right into his path. Eto'o! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Mbappe.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Guardiola is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
No, again, there's no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nicely shaped ball. Haaland! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through. It's a throw-in. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Eto'o. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Figo. Now it's Eto'o.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, delightful ball. Alexander-Arnold. Savinho. Oh, easy pickings there. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. And he's shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So, all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Good chance here! Oh, That was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Dembele, looking for the run. He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. A corner it is then. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. De Bruyne goes short. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14. Fabio Cannavaro.
Into extra time we go.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Alvarez. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Bonucci wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Searching pass he's played there. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. Goes looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played into space. Chance! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Brahim Diaz, here's a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Schneider with the short one. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Goes for a shot! Savinho. Alvarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's clever. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No, that's been intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Schneider. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And he's got the beating of... Tries a shot! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Collier, and here's Azar, knocks it out wide. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar. And it's Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
So what can they make of this? Nagatomo in acres of space out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now it's Neymar. Saka. Saka finds himself offside. And this is Tevez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Yes, well, deserved.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This is a great chance to take a lead. Figo! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Tevez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Out again for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Hakimi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Barcelona finding their passes. Saka, he's found the way through. Tries the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona given another corner, so third corner of the game. Tries a shot! Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Azar proves too strong. Ambitious ball here. Good read, needed to be.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Here it is, crossed in. It's Raul! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Nicely spread. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola gets a foot in here. It's a searching pass. Spread neatly. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, just Eto! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Eto'o. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the... Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Raul gets it away. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Retegi. Rodri gets a foot in here. And this is Messi. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He is through here. Yamal. Rodri is onto this. Szoboszlai in with the challenge. And here's Retegi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Now it's Retegi. Hazard. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's clever. Raul. Raul! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Bonucci gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. And a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Bonucci gets it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Schneider, searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Good ball over the top. No, it's not getting there. Azar. Retegi. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, what a... And one more try! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Azar! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Shoots! Retegi. For Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 21. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 32. Tevez.
Here we go again then.
Será reemplazado por...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Azar. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Musiala gets into some space. And here's Azar. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Messi. Retegi. Nagatomo did well to stay calm there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. He's gone for goal! So we've reached the hour mark. Messi. So what can they make of this? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Retegi. Bonucci is the guilty party there. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Retegi. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Has another go! Well, now it's a race, and it's come back out to him. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Kane. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Guardiola. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. 75 minutes played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. And it's Neymar. Rodri. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Neymar. Chance, surely! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. This looks promising. Nunez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's picked it up out wide. Julie plays it in. Dida gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Casillas punts it upfield. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff, so you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's lifted it over.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's on his way! Leicester gets it clear. But they've got it again. Julie. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Simons. Xavi Simons really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Tevez. And Tevez! He's trying to hit the front line here. And this is Figo. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception. Has a shot! Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nagatomo gets over and intercepts. Eto'o.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Figo. Now it's Eto'o. Xavi Simons couldn't squeeze it through. And that was nowhere near his best. Just about within shooting range. Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Delivered. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foot in. That is ended up in no man's land. Julie. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Tevez. Pass somewhat off target. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Costa Corta. Xavi Simons. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Chance! He will be livid with himself.
Colombia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's a sharp pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Knocks it into space. Now it's Darwin. Nunez gets through on his own. Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Colombia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And they've got rid. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tevez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nagatomo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Eto. Short changes him with that pass. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Julie showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Nesta. That'll be a throw. Almost an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Casillas getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Chance here to counter. Nunez stood his ground strongly. Kimmich proves too strong. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Cleared away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, this looks sharp. Neatly clipped into space. Nunez! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Great save by Dida. And he has kept it out somehow.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Leicester clears it away. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! And now they can spring out of defence.
Cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kimmich. Looking for the run. Nunez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
you